Let me teach you how to solve this Math Olympiad exponential equation. I tell you, it's just very simple, okay? And don't forget to tell us how helpful it is in the comments. We can only serve you best if we know about that. Now let's do this together. So we're going to begin this with solution, okay? Now what do? It's just very simple. When you look at this, what you need to do is to, when you see, you observe what we have here is 25, okay, and what we have is 5 to the power of x, 25 to the power of x. So we are going to break this 25 down, and in that case we know it that 5 multiplied by 5 is equal to 25, which is the same as 5 raised to power of 2. Did you see? So solving this, we are going to now have 5 to the power of x plus this 25 is the same as 5 raised to power of 2, okay, and is raised to the power of x is equal to 650. Now what do you do again? Remember this rule of exponent, which says that if you have a to the power of m raised to power of n, it is the same as a to the power of n raised to power of m, which is also a to the power of mn. So these are the same, okay? So when you have it this way, what do? This is the same as 5 to the power of x plus switch the power, okay? Switch the power. So we are going to have 5 to the power of x will be raised to power of 2. Did you see? And this is equal to 650. What do you do again? You observe carefully that 5 to the power of x is now appearing twice. So to simplify this, we can just quickly say, let 5 to the power of x be equal to y. And what does it mean? We are going to replace now with y. So we have y for this. For this, we are going to have y raised to power of 2 is equal to 650. Now what do? You observe this has led us to a quadratic equation because the highest power of y is 2. So let's rearrange it, okay? We are going to now have y squared plus y. You observe that this is at the right side, so you need to subtract for it to come to the left side. So you are subtracting 650 from both sides. And if you subtract here, it becomes 0. So you see the equation we have formed. Now to solve this equation quadratically, we are going to make use of our formula method. And let me quickly remind you the formula method. It says that x is equal to negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. Now what is our a, b, and c? From the equation, your a is the coefficient of y squared, and the coefficient of y squared is 1, okay? For every variable without a value before it is said to have a coefficient of 1. So our a is 1, our b is the coefficient of y, here is also 1, so we have 1, and our c is constant, which is negative 650. Now let's plug this into this formula, and because we are working with y, so we are going to change this variable to y. So we have y is equal to negative our b is 1 plus or minus square root of our b is 1. So we have 1 squared minus 4, a is 1, okay, multiplied by c is negative 650 divided by 2 multiplied by 1. Interesting. Now what do you do again? We are going to now have y is equal to negative 1 plus or minus 1 squared is 1 multiplied 2 times, which will give us 1. So if you multiply this, this is negative multiply negative is positive. And when you multiply this, it gives you 2,600. Then divide by this will give us 2. So keep simplifying. Y will give us negative 1 plus or minus. Add this, you have square root of 2,601 divided by 2. Now quickly press this. You have the square root of this will give us we have y is negative 1 plus or minus square root of this will give us 51. Did you see? Then divide it by 2. So at this point we have the values of y as, so let's take it to this part of the board to now have y as, y will now be equal to negative 1 plus 51 divided by 2. So if you simplify, y will give us, add this, it gives you 50 divided by 2. So you're having y to be 25, okay? Now you also do for the negative. So we're going to have y is equal to -1 minus, so minus 51 divided by 2. So it gives you y as -52 divided by 2. So y will give us -26. Now when you look at these two values of y, if you watch carefully, you observe that 5 to the power of x, this 5 is a positive base. And because it's positive base, we are not going to accept this value, for there is no positive base that will be raised to a power to give you negative as an answer. So in that case, this result is not acceptable. So this gives us, remember we made the statement here, so we're going to have 5 to the power of x is equal to our y is 25. Okay, we accepted this and we rejected this. So we're going to have 25, as we know, is the same as 5 to the power of x is 25 is 5 raised to power of 2. Okay, so you observe that the bases are the same. In that case, the powers will be equal. So we have x will give us 2. So the value of x in this question is 2. Now let's do a check to be sure that our answer is correct. To do that, we have, so we're going to put this value of x at the left side. Remember, we are checking. So we have 5 to the power of our x is 2, plus this is 25 to the power of 2. Now remember that 5 raised to power 2 simply means 5 multiplied 2 times, and that will give us 25. Now 25 raised to power 2 means 25 multiplied 2 times, which gives us 625. Did you see? So when you add these two up, it will give you 650. So you observe that what you have at the right side is 650, and this is correct. So what it means that the value of x being 2 acts as or is valid for this particular equation. And I hope you learned a lot. Let's know how much in the comment. And don't forget to share this for the algorithm to catch it and send to more people that need it. If this helps you, give this tutorial a thumbs up and let's know how much in the comment. Bye bye.